Protests for George Floyd continued into their 10th day on Thursday, with thousands of people taking to the streets across U.S. cities. Floyd, a black man, died after a white police officer knelt on his neck for several minutes. The incident was captured on video and has prompted escalating protests against police brutality. A memorial service was held in his honor in Minneapolis, the city where he died, earlier on Thursday. Reverend Jesse Jackson, Reverend Al Sharpton, Senator Amy Klobuchar, and Reps. Ilhan Omar, Sheila Jackson-Lee, and Ayana Pressley were among the attendees. Major protests took place in New York City, Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., and Atlanta into the evening. Observers noted that protests in Atlanta, Los Angeles, and D.C. were calmer than in previous days and ended without major incidents. But several clashes took place between police and protesters in New York City, resulting in dozens of arrests there. In Buffalo, New York State, 2 officers were suspended after shoving a 75-year-old protester to the ground. Many cities have lifted their curfews that were put in place to manage the violence and looting that had stemmed from some offshoot protests. A citywide 8 p.m. curfew remains in place in New York City until Sunday, and some cities in the greater New York area also have a curfew in place. Here's how protests played out around the country on June 4.